We got chasers in the field. We got Ben, Drew, Clayton, Tyler, and Evan out there. Starting our live coverage for the evening. This wind as well as snow is beginning to ramp up across the west part of Michigan, as well as ongoing in the UP. We'll have chasers out through the evening, as well as our weather camera network. We have 16 cams pulled in today. Obviously, we have more than that, but for the time being, we have the most impacted ones pulled up here, tracking road conditions through West Michigan for you guys, as well as seeing those windy conditions throughout the West Michigan area here on US 131. So current time is 5:21 p.m. Eastern Time. Yes, we have a Wild Chandler in the chat this evening. He is behind the scenes working on some stuff. He decided to join us for the evening, so say hi to Chandler.
Still work here. I just want everyone to know that. I do still work here.
Clayton, Ryan, or Joel, my camera's live.
Yeah, he's live. Should be able to hear me now. My mic was having some issues, but we are good. Again, welcome in everybody. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Feel free to share as well.
I'll get him already.
We got Ben, Drew, Clayton, Tyler out there this evening. Also, Evan, and eventually Nick as well. So we'll have 6 different cams out there. Plus our network of weather cameras all across the state. We've got about 90 of them now. We got our radar up there on the screen. And yeah, there's a lot going on. So feel free to sit back, relax. We got you guys covered this evening as the near blizzard conditions occur for the Lower Peninsula. Actual blizzard conditions occurring up there for the UP.
You guys see that camera right now at Outhaven?
Yes, we do. Yep, we got you full. Turn on his audio here for a little bit.
What is he doing?
Currently in the state of Michigan, we have 22,000 people without power. That number has been steadily right around that 25,000 mark. The crews out there have been doing a good job restoring power throughout the west part of Michigan and the UP so far. The most impacted county in Michigan is Baraga County, where 55% of people are currently out of power in Baraga. We also have Gogebic County with 22% of people out of power.
It's also been a quite the busy day on our page. Had a lot of content going out for you guys all day, mainly on Facebook, plus some of our other social medias. Again, the conditions are just getting underway for portions of the Lower Peninsula. We mentioned this in our forecast this yesterday and the day before that it's going to be a later start for the Lower Peninsula, especially West Michigan. But again, as we go into Thanksgiving morning, these roads out there you see right now, they may not be completely snow covered. They should be snow covered by daybreak tomorrow. And with traffic, of course, we will have some traffic maps coming out for you guys later tonight, similar to last night.
With the loss of the sun, even though it was cloudy, we get to nighttime, snow more easily sticks to roadways. So we're about to see conditions deteriorate here, especially across West Michigan here. 131 becoming snow covered, as you can see here in Moline on the Frontier Truck Parts camera. So far, it looks like the snow is sticking to the sides of the roads, but the main lanes are currently clear, but temperatures are dropping out there. So freezing and slick conditions will likely be the case as we move into the evening hours. And this has been the case all afternoon, where this the wind has just been really is whipping the snow here across 131 off the building here. This has been whiteout conditions for several hours here in Moline. It's just been insane to watch.
Go ahead and get some of the music cranking in the background here. Kind of similar to last stream, we had some chill music playing.
Taking a peek across the area here in Portage, snow is beginning to pick up in intensity. Roads, though, here on Westnedge at 94 are clear at the moment. Taking a peek down a little bit further south in the Three Rivers area at Safety Glasses USA camera. Just starting to stick in the grass. The roads are currently clear. That Portage camera was courtesy of Visiting Angels of Southwest Michigan. Also got cams in the Grand Rapids metro area. This one in Kentwood. You can see the parking lot is nice and snow covered, but the main road out here is currently clear, but it is wet. So if temperatures drop, which they will, it'll turn icy fairly quick. This camera courtesy of Scooter's Coffee. In the UP, in Bergland, we have the Timberline Sports Cam. This camera and the location of it, we have over 1.5 feet of snow that has fallen as of this afternoon in this current location. So it's just getting started too. We have a whole night and day ahead of us for snowfall. Go ahead, Joel. Someone talking?
Sorry. You hear me now?
Yeah.
Just wanted to jump in here. There was a special alert statement that actually just popped up on our screen here while you were talking, and this has been issued for all the counties in the DTX county warning area. Special alert statement in effect for all counties. This includes Bay, Midland, Saginaw, Huron, Tuscola, Sanilac, Livingston, Shiawassee. What am I missing here? Basically all the counties in southeast Michigan. Shiawassee, Livingston, Genesee, Lapeer, St. Clair, Oakland, Macomb, Washtenaw, Wayne, Lenawee, and Monroe. It says winds around 25 miles per hour gusting to 35 will result in localized blowing snow across southeast Michigan. Snow accumulations of a coating to an inch are possible, and brief bursts of heavier snowfall and areas of blowing snow may result in rapid reductions of visibility to less than 1 mile. West wind may also lead to minor drifting of snow on north and south oriented roadways, particularly in locations with open exposure, so such as farm fields, of course. And temperatures could and will steadily drop below freezing this evening, which will result in patches of ice on untreated roadways prior to becoming snow covered. And that's another point I want to make here. With the holiday, there are companies that are, off for the holiday, and so they're not able to go out and treat the roads tonight and into tomorrow. So you do want to take it extra carefully out there this evening and into tomorrow as lake effect snow continues to come down out there, primarily in west, northern, and the UP of Michigan.
Working on another update post from Joshua. He is not live with us tonight, but he is reporting live to us up in Calumet in the UP. Vehicles are stranded and stuck in downtown Calumet.
Yeah, that update that we posted on our page a couple minutes ago around 5 o'clock really it just looks like another world up there with the snow just blowing around, and it's kind of like a moody vibe in a way. If you guys have ever seen like in a movie where it's just kind of an eerie snow-covered town, that's kind of what you're getting there up at the Calumet this evening. So blizzard warnings continue for a lot of the counties up there. They're all scrolling on the bottom of the screen as well. If you are missing any warning out there, they're always going to be scrolling on the bottom. We got winter storm warnings, blizzard warnings, a couple winter storm watches out there, and of course some winter weather advisories. And our high wind warnings and wind advisories will continue throughout the night tonight. They will expire at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Again, those are just the wind warnings and the wind advisories. The current winter weather alerts do expire at 7 p.m. Thursday tomorrow. So 7 a.m. versus 7 p.m. And actually, a couple of those warnings may be extended into early Friday, especially across portions of northern lower Michigan. Taking a look at Drew's cam out there right now. He is out in the Grand Haven area, I believe. You can actually see just in the bottom of the screen there some of those white caps going up the Grand River back into the channel. Very, very much a scene that we're seeing out there this evening with those wave heights of 20 to 25 feet. So this will continue overnight and in through the entire day on Thursday. Go ahead, Ryan.
You know, I forgot my train of thought there. I was going to say something, but I lost it.
Well, we got a while, so if you think of it.
I'm sure I will. I'm just distracted here getting this post up. Oh, I know what I was going to say now. We have several reports of high winds so far. I think the highest one we've seen is 61 miles per hour at Muskegon Pier. Several other low to mid 50 mile per hour reports across West Michigan from Holland, Saugatuck, Douglas, all the way down through South Haven and into St. Joseph as well. I just saw another update get pushed there. Thunderstorm wind gust of 57. Saugatuck 62. New one coming in 62 miles per hour at Saugatuck Pier. Yeah, the snow is really starting to stick to roadways now, as expected, as we get into the evening hours. One of our newest cameras here, not yet introduced, but it is up for us. We have it overlooking Berrien County here, courtesy of Sent to Serve, LLC. This is looking to the west, I believe. No, this is east, actually. This is looking to the east.
Yep.
But it gives us a wide-angle view of the landscape here across Berrien County. This is a great camera. We also have one facing west we'll show off here in the future, but we are watching this one as well as the ground is becoming white with snow as we move into the evening hours here. We also have cameras up in the UP. We're tracking Bergland, as I mentioned here before. This cam facing to the east at Timberline Sports. Probably close to 2 feet of snow here so far. Do we have his audio in?
Yes. Yeah, his audio's on.
Drew, go ahead and go for it.
Hi guys, I don't know how well you guys can hear me, but right now I am in Grand Haven, Michigan right now, where we're seeing some really high wave action along the channel. We've been here for about a good hour. Waves are easily getting to 20 feet as forecasted. We've had several locations as well losing power. We've been measuring the wind speeds here in both Port Sheldon and Grand Haven. Easily have had gusts reaching 40 to 50 miles per hour. Winds are just continuing to ramp up here. It's getting dark out, unfortunately. There was a huge wave off to my right. But winds are definitely ramping up. They're getting so strong that they're occasionally rocking my vehicle that's currently parked in Grand Haven right now. So we're going to be keeping an eye on the winds and waves here for the next few hours here, as well as the lake effect snow. Back to you guys.
That was Drew in the Grand Haven area. Thank you. Appreciate it. These cameras are our network. If you guys want to see some live 24/7, we have a secondary YouTube channel, and it is called Michigan Weather Network. So all these, so not all of them, but some of the cameras that you're seeing on the screen right now are live 24/7. The rest are only exclusive to Michigan Storm Chasers. You'll only see them right here on this stream. No one else has access. So feel free to hit that subscribe button, hit the follow button, depending on what channel or what platform you're on. We'll always show them off when we can. Glad people are liking the background music.
We'll go on the music.
Tyler, if you want to do an update, the floor is yours.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not staying on the floor, so I'll just speak from my car. Right now, we are south of Muskegon Heights, heading towards Ferrisburg. The winds have been whipping rather decently up. If I did guess, about 40 miles an hour.
Just cut off. But again, that was Tyler out there in West Michigan this evening. You can see the roads starting to get a little slick out there. There's a little bit of a coating to it. They kind of look a little bit icy more than anything, but with time, again, temperatures dropping down into the 20s tonight, those roads will become cold rather quickly. And of course, all those bridges out there that you drive over will be becoming icy a lot sooner. Again, when you have something passing underneath a surface, it's less insulated, so that's why bridges ice up before the ground itself. It's interesting to note that the high temperature for a lot of the lower peninsula today and portions of the eastern peninsula was in the low to mid 40s because the high temperature was overnight last night. The cold front was still not moved in, so we had high temperatures near 45 degrees for much of the state today. Kind of weird to look at that now and seeing all the snow on the ground, but that was the truth of today. And so temperatures continue to drop off. Current temperatures right now across much of the lower peninsula are right around 34-ish degrees, and that will continue to drop off throughout the night. Temperatures in the upper peninsula, primarily the western upper peninsula, right now in the high 20s, which makes for some good snow pack out there.
Trails open very soon for snowmobiling. I'm sure the Yoopers are happy about that.
Also over here on YouTube, got Tommy back for month number 15 as an EF0 member, saying thank you for the accurate and precise forecast. No problem, Tommy. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Appreciate your support for 15 months. Hope to see you more often here in our comment section. Do we have a poll on where Clayton is at currently?
Clayton, what's your location? a snowplow going down 131.
Lansing Airport, renewing with Austin Burke.
Are you getting ready to go, babe?
I didn't want to say, but it did look like an airport, so I was going to take a random shot in the dark there. So that is the Lansing Airport. See an airplane out there in the distance. A little far away from the strongest of the wind, strongest of the snow, but it is still getting over there with how strong the winds are today. Again, gusts confirmed, most recently 62 miles per hour out there. So continuing to showcase why there is high wind warnings in effect.
We don't have his video. Oh, actually, we do. Take that back. No, we don't.
Five 5:26 p.m., 4 miles west-northwest of Roosevelt Park, Muskegon County in Muskegon. Non-thunderstorm wind gust 62 miles per hour. An upgrade from the 60 mile per hour gust is also reported there. 58 mile per hour gust in Whitehall. Take it back to our full screen here where you can see everybody. Hello everyone. We're down here kind of just jammed away in the corner.
Camera at Cascade is becoming snow covered.
I'm gonna help Austin get his video ninja set up.
You're saying what, Ryan?
The camera here at Cascade is now snow covered, and we're not going to be able to get There we go. Take a peek at the current radar. Here across West Michigan, you're going to see a blanket of snow that stretches all the way from the Indiana border up into the northern part of Michigan. Got some snow on going all the way up, basically state line to state line. In the UP here, any counties you see in red, those are blizzard warnings. In pink are winter storm warnings, and purple are winter weather advisories. Chandler, you are now good to go if you want to say something.
I thought I had it muted.
Over on the east side of the state, as Joel was talking about 15 minutes ago, we have a special weather statement that has been issued for every county within Detroit's warning area for slick travel conditions throughout the evening into the nighttime hours. That is the teal greenish boxes you see. But also we have some snow working its way to the east, from about Flint all the way down here to about I-94 in Jackson and Ann Arbor areas. That is likely reaching the ground here. So if you are out and about in the Detroit metro area, keep that in mind that you could have some slick conditions shortly with this snow continuing to move in. It won't accumulate much, but with temperatures dropping, roadways could become slick quickly. The pink boxes are winter storm warnings.
Still sitting right around 26,000 without power. The UP's actually done a pretty good job keeping up with their power outages today. However, again, it's slowly been going up throughout the day. We were at 20,000 earlier, we're now up to 26,000. Some places that are starting to see more outages now are actually portions of Oceana, Mason, and Lake counties, as well as Benzie County. A couple power outages popping up there. As well as down in southwest Michigan over in Berrien County. County with the most outages
Joel,
right now. What's up?
Right. No, go ahead.
County with the most outages right now is Baraga County, 1,474. That is 55% of their customers there. So over half the county without power, technically. Baraga County in the UP. Second most, Keweenaw County, way up there, at the top of the Upper Peninsula. 4,877 customers total in the county. Out of those 4,877, 1,289 without power, which is just over 25%. Go ahead.
Can't help but notice on the consumers map, we have several new outages coming in from Muskegon down to Allegan County. There's actually quite a big one near the Port Sheldon West Olive area. That is a new one I had not seen yet. Just popped up on my screen. A new one just came in as well for wind damage as about 20 minutes ago, just north of Allegan. Looks like Saugatuck is also without power here due to wind damage, just south of town, also north of town, right along the highway there. Looks like there's a pretty good outage as well. Consumers Energy Map says 5,500 people, but statewide, outside of consumers, as Joel just mentioned, we're about 28,000 or so. Looks like we've just lost the Rosemont in camera.
Could be an outage for sure.
Yep. Yeah, we're down. Not surprising. We kind of figured that was going to happen anyway. We had a report earlier of 62 mile per hour winds just
Hey guys.
I believe it was in Saugatuck, or just offshore of Saugatuck, which is right around the Rosemont Indian Camera. When you get those winds upwards of 50 to 60 plus, that's when we start talking outages. At least more on a widespread basis.
Did you want to do an update, Ben?
Yeah, I can do a quick update.
Via radio or via your stream?
I'll do it via radio, unless I can hop into Discord if you want.
No, feel free to do it through radio.
All right, so right now I am on M43 eastbound. Right now traffic's at a slowdown just because someone's turning. But there's some snow on the roads here. I'm kind of trailing a band of snow that's making its way through. I'm trying to catch up and get into it, but you can see the snow-covered roadways here. Not terribly slick right now, but we're on our way over to Kalamazoo to see how things are going over there.
And that is Ben, who is in Bangor right now. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. A little bit slow going out there, and as you can see, as the temperatures continue to get colder, lanes are starting to become white with snow. Cars are naturally plowing the way until the traffic settles down and snow is able to accumulate. Over here on YouTube, we got a new member. Welcome to the team, Emmett, coming an EF2 member. Appreciate your support. If you're watching tonight on YouTube, would you also like to become a monetary member? Feel free. It's up to you. Again, it's totally optional to do, but you can go ahead and hit the join button at the bottom of the stream. Otherwise, hitting the subscribe button is completely free to do.
Snow is flying out there this evening. This camera is one of our newest cameras, installed at Auto Body Experts in Wayland. Looking to the west-southwest here. It's a nice winter night. Good vibes. Not too often, Joel, we get snow on Thanksgiving in this nature.
Yeah, one of the most recent times in Thanksgiving, I believe, was, my memory is, 7 years ago. So it's been a hot minute, but we are getting Christmas on Thanksgiving this year, which is fitting because we're officially 1 month away as of yesterday, of course. Now we're less than a month.
It's crazy to think we're less than a month away from Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Am I allowed to tease the MSC winter hats, or should I not tease them yet?
Oh, you can tease them.
For those who have never visited our merch store on our website, we will have the Michigan Storm Chasers winter hats dropping very soon. They are on their way. I thought I had a little bit more time than Thanksgiving to get ready for them, but I did not. So, if you want a Michigan Storm Chasers winter hat, be sure to stay tuned to our social pages to see when they come out.
As always, we can visit our current merch store at michiganstormchasers.com/MSC merch. Or merch MSC, I think it is actually. Reverse that.
Yes, merch MSC. Thank you to Jana G727, $20 super chat. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, thank you very much. Saying thank you, Michigan Storm Chasers. No, thank you.
Yes, the Lions do play tomorrow. I think we're all kind of just anticipating that game. I know I am. I can speak for Chandler and Joel as well.
You're looking live at Moline, Michigan. That is US 131 right there in West Michigan. Courtesy of Frontier Truck Parts, right there along the highway. See the drifts blowing up against the edge of the roof there, kind of making a little bit of a snow pile next to the American flag. The winds are howling.
And it's opposite side of the state over at Harbor Beach. This is just completely calm, but interesting to note here, if you notice, there's supposed to be water here, and there's not. That is because the winds are so strong, it has pushed a lot of the water completely out to middle of the lake and over to the other side of the lake into Canada.
So it's definitely picking up in it.
We have low water advisories in effect for the Saginaw Bay. I believe some parts. Do we have coastal lakeshore flood advisories or no?
No,
Do we have any of those?
We have,
No, okay.
well, we have lakeshore flood advisories in the Upper Peninsula, but that's it.
Okay. So what happens when we have a lot of heavy wind that pushes the water in one direction? It can lead to, what's the word? Is it a siege or a siege?
Yep.
And that is the case today on some of our lakes. Rosemont in camera is back online for the time being, at least. This is right on Lake Michigan, looking to the west. You can see the lake actually down here. Looks like the winds have calmed just a bit, but still kind of gusty. Go ahead, Joel.
There's a comment in here in chat saying there's thunder snow in Elwell, located south of Mount Pleasant, as of 5:56. I don't know if your radar is showing anything there.
I will look.
Not seeing it on mine, but I would not be surprised.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on mine either.
Just heavier banding starts to pick up throughout the overnight hours.
Is it Elwell?
Got a mix of rain, snow,
Yeah.
grapple falling at a very fast rate here.
Yep.
I don't see Elwell. Never heard of that.
It is a small town just to the west of Alma.
Let me hop on the Crystal Lake cam and see if I can pick it up.
The closest camera would have been Crystal Lake. Perhaps. Actually, maybe in Six Lakes.
I'll check both of them. You said 5:56.
Yeah. Maybe just a minute or two before that.
Yep, I'll watch.
Yes, we do have background music playing. It's a chill stream. Got you covered, though. Winter weather coverage tonight. Blizzard coverage by technicality there in the Upper Peninsula. Shout out to Sparty Finn over here on YouTube. $5 super chat saying thanks for all you do. MSC, have a happy Thanksgiving. Problem, Sparty.
You as well.
You as well, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Sparty.
Remember to give yourself a little bit of extra time out there if you're driving this evening, if you absolutely have to, or tomorrow morning. And tomorrow morning is going to probably be the peak for everybody. It's also the peak of the worst of the weather for this lake effect. Of course, it will continue throughout the day, but just peak traffic time for tomorrow. Everyone goes home at a separate time, usually in the evening, but in the morning, everyone's going out somewhere. So, again, take it slow, allow yourself some extra time. You'll get there when you get there. You want to make sure you're getting home safe and sound without, driving off the road. Take it back to the full screen here.
Brian, Joel, I'd definitely say the waves now are definitely at their highest point out of all day today. They're getting really huge. Unfortunately, my GoPro is not capturing well, but waves are definitely at their peak at Grand Haven, in my opinion. I haven't seen them this high in a while.
Yeah, I believe it. We are definitely not able to really see it, but we do have your camera live. Oh, there's a wave. Some good news coming in. We were just at 27,000 outages, and now we have dropped all the way down to 18,000. Drew is out in the Grand Haven area tonight. It's a live shot from him.
I was just looking at the camera between 553 and 557, almost to 58 now, and there's been nothing here that signifies thunder snow.
Okay.
Roads become snow covered pretty quickly, as you can see here on Ben's cam.
Gentlemen, I need to pop out of here briefly. I shall return shortly.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Everyone say bye to Chandler. We'll see him in about 2 months.
Maybe 4.
Remember, if you are traveling, especially across the blizzard warnings tonight, I guess really for any winter weather, it's good to have this on standby, but a winter weather survival kit in your vehicle. It all starts with, of course, some heavy weighted blankets. Again, if you get stranded, you want to make sure you are staying nice and warm. Conserving body heat is your number one priority. Staying hydrated as well, so making sure you have a little bit of water on you. First aid kit, some jumper cables, shovel, cat litter, flashlight, a lot of things. So anything that you could put in your car. Obviously, you want to have your snow brush, snow scraper out in your vehicle as well. I know during the summer a lot of you guys take them out. Some of us here that live in Michigan realize, you can never count it out any time of the year, so you always keep it in every month of the year. So snow brush, snow scraper, and all those things I just mentioned. Ryan, is there anything else that I'm forgetting that might be crucial for a winter survival kit?
Phone charger.
Yes.
Phone charger, cat litter or sand, protraction, shovel. Those are the main things. So all year long, we were asking for sponsors for cameras in the Grand Rapids area. And it's kind of fitting that we end our year of installs here in Michigan. We are done at the current moment with installs for 2025. The last
Love
5
you
that were
guys.
installed were in the Grand Rapids area, and that was courtesy of Auto Body Experts. So we have Wayland, Byron
Joel,
Center,
does that mean you're going
Holland,
to sing for us?
Zealand, and Hudsonville.
We just saw some.
Also noting that we have several Consumers Energy trucks in
Yep.
the area. I don't know. This is facing southwest here, so they're heading south.
Something tells me that Joel can sing really well.
What's happening right now on the radio network? What are the guys saying?
I did.
What are you guys talking about right now?
Joel, all I want for you is Christmas.
You want me to sing? Why would I sing?
All I want for Christmas is you. There. Sing that.
I'm singing, storm chasing, and I'm singing.
Never ceases to amaze.
You gotta sing the copyright-free version of All I Want for Christmas is You so you don't get demonetized.
Behind the scenes with MSC.
Hey, Joel. We got a vehicle right next to me that has some really bright lights, and now my camera's brighter now, so we can thank this pickup truck next to me. So now you guys can see the waves now.
He must have been watching the stream. They're coming to help you out.
Snow is starting to ramp up as well in the Portage area. You can see the heavier snow bands moving in on cameras. Road is starting to become slushy and snow covered. You can take Drew back. I was kind of commentating behind the scenes.
Kent County, Grand Rapids. I know they had some 50-mile-per-hour reports earlier, but another guest just came in of 46.
Westnedge is becoming snow covered very quickly here. Kind of watching it as it evolves here on camera. Joel, I did see another gust come in of 63. I don't know if you covered that or not, but 63 miles per hour in Grand Haven 7 minutes ago.
Wow. Yeah, that is new.
I'll post that right now. Now, for reference, guys, 58 miles per hour or greater is considered severe in terms of a severe thunderstorm. These are non-thunderstorm wind gusts. It's kind of crazy. Let's check out our outage numbers here. I know we just talked about them recently. Currently, we're at 26,800 across the state. So we're going down still, looks like. That's good news. What is it like where you guys are at? Let us know where you're watching from and what you see outside your window. Kind of curious where our viewers are from this evening. Also, Joel, I cannot help but notice we just hit 550,000 followers on Facebook.
Wow. That's awesome.
That is
Thank you
once
guys
again
so
another
much.
large milestone. We just talked about hitting 500,000 not like 2 weeks ago, it feels like.
Yeah.
And now we're already halfway to 600,000. That's crazy. Got Marquette in chat. Must have missed all the chats that came in. I see a Marquette, Newego, Eaton Rapids, Augusta Township, Richland, Bridgman, Roscommon, Farmington Hills.
You may notice that right now on the left side of the screen we are rotating through a bunch of our sponsors right now. Again, we'll shout them out at the end of the stream, of course. But they're there, just in case you would like to contact any of them. I know there's a lot of different tree companies we do have sponsoring as trusted partners here at MSC, so if you see any that are in your neck of the woods, feel free to give them a call. Tell them MSC sent you.
We can shout out our spotlight of the day in Kuiper, because I know West Michigan is getting hammered by winds today.
Yeah.
If you are in the West Michigan area, the spotlight sponsor of the day is Kuiper Tree Care. 616-828-8225. And they cover a good chunk of West Michigan, including the hardest hit areas from Muskegon down to Holland into the South Haven area. So feel free to give them a call if you need some tree service in or after this winter storm.
Yeah, during. No. Probably not going to be... Well, I mean, they could be out there tomorrow helping out during Thanksgiving. But, again, this snow is going to continue through Thanksgiving, so it's best to wait until Friday. Just our advice. We're not telling you what to do. But tomorrow is going to be continuing to be windy out there and snowy, especially for West Michigan, so keep that in mind. Yes, we do have some chill music going on. If you are curious where that's coming from, that is us. No,
I can't even hear that. Turn it on for me.
it is coming through the desktop.
I don't hear a thing. Oh,
Unfortunately.
you gotta share. You gotta share your entire, not just the.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Right. Got a $4.99 super chat coming in from Jared here on YouTube, saying great job MSC. Thank you very much, Jared. Appreciate you for tuning in tonight, as always, for your support. Guys, have any critical questions you want answered? Again, there's a small crowd in here tonight, about 500, 600 of you guys, so try and do our best to answer as many questions as we can. But if you'd like to send a super chat, get your question answered for sure, there's always an option here on YouTube. How's it look like in Grand Rapids right now? Oh, there's a camera for that. We got it center left side of the screen there. Over at Scooter's Coffee on Plainfield, so the northeast side of town there.
Windy.
Definitely wind and at least a half inch of snow.
And for reference, this flag was intact at the start of the day. This is something new that's happened today with the wind.
Well,
So
I have been paying attention to that camera. It was a little tethered, but not like this. Like this is a whole new level of tethered today for sure. And in fact, I think it got wrapped around its own flagpole, like the bottom string there.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's some gnarly wind out there today. That cam was Grand Rapids, Plainfield. Scooter's Coffee. So shout out to Scooters there. And all the cameras you see are sponsored by each business. And as Ryan mentioned, we are done for the year for installs, but 2026 will be resuming. So if you want to get on the wait list, you are a serious inquiry and becoming a sponsor of a weather camera, send us a message.
The form that the mods can link in the YouTube chat is working. You're welcome to fill that out. It may not be a quick process, but we'll get back to you when we start processing those again.
Winds will not die down tomorrow. They will continue. They may be a little less in nature. Eventually, they will taper off late tomorrow night. But they do and are continued. Wow, I can't English. They are expected to continue throughout tonight, then into tomorrow morning. Then through the afternoon tomorrow, where they'll start to taper off by tomorrow evening. Wow, look at the Moline cam there at the bottom. Continuing to impress.
Yes, spin this bad boy around. So it's been non-stop here. There's a video up on the page from earlier where this thing just had like a rush of snow and it just completely whited out everything. How will the drive to the Lions game be in the morning from I-94 to Albion? Slick. Leave early. Leave very early.
Or just give yourself time, yeah.
We'll just let you guys know I've gotten a slightly better angle so you guys can see the waves if you want to.
Is that water getting into the parking lot there? I'm gonna ask him. Drew, is that water coming into the parking lot, or are you faced at one of the waterways?
That is water coming into the parking lot right now.
Wow. That's impressive. Yes, that is water. Yeah, that's it's definitely coming into the parking lot there. Those waves are gusting over the seawall. Again, Drew is out there in the Grand Haven area, near the pier.
Drew is going to be in the Port Sheldon area, I believe. Sorry, no, he's in Grand Haven.
Yes.
My apologies. He was in Port Sheldon earlier, but he is now in Grand Haven.
Zoom back out to everybody here. Full screen it. Current reset here, it is 6:21 p.m. We're down here hanging out in the bottom right corner of the screen next to the YouTube subscriber count. I'm Chief Morales Joel Fritzma. Next to me over here, to my left is Ryan. We're the Michigan Storm Chasers. On the bottom of the screen is a link to the music that's playing, courtesy of Epidemic Sound. Pretty awesome. On the screen, you got 4 of our chasers up at the top, and I just realized I covered them up. Go ahead and turn those off there. 3 of our chasers out there. We also have Clayton out there tonight. I believe Evan is out there too. Let me double check. He's not at the current time. So we just have Tyler, Drew, and Ben with live views, plus our entire weather camera network on the left side of the screen. Radar on the right side. Go ahead and zoom out. As you can see, it's a winter wonderland on radar out there tonight. All the blues and pinks is snow falling. The pinks, purples, I should say, are the moderate bands of snow. Although right now it's not really much in the way of bands. It's kind of just moderate snow scattered throughout. So what's going on there? You got heavy snow moving in through the Grayling area, Roscommon, down towards Cadillac, up towards Traverse City. A little bit of rain still trying to mix in there. Again, we have a low pressure system that is so occluded that wind is getting pulled all the way into the center of the low pressure system, but it's being surrounded by snow. So the center of the low pressure system is where there is raining. And there's basically snow wrapping around 3 of the 4 sides of the low pressure system. So those strong winds are allowing it to do what it's doing. But eventually it will get choked off in a way, and eventually you'll see it change to all snow, if it hasn't yet, for northeast lower Michigan and the eastern UP, where these temperatures do currently say 36 degrees and rain. So eventually overnight tonight your snow will start. Just got to be patient if you're looking for it. And of course, up here in the Upper Peninsula, the system snow is starting to move out, but lake effect is starting to take over. So that will continue throughout the day on Thursday.
Update for you as well. We now have 29,000 people out of power. That number has risen in the past 30 minutes.
Yep. So jump.
But I will
up.
continue to say, great job so far by the folks in the power companies keeping the power on, because this number has held steady all throughout the day. We've been seeing a lot of these new ones pop up and old ones get fixed. So they've been doing a good job so far keeping up. So let's hope that continues to be the case.
Areas without power, pretty much all in the lower peninsula. That's all along the lakeshore. There's a couple power outages inland towards Grand Rapids, Ionia, but the rest of them are up in the upper peninsula. I see Ryan's pulling it in full screen.
Joel, we just had a huge wave that just absolutely flooded this parking lot now. Probably a 25-foot, if not 30-foot wave that just absolutely flooded this parking lot now.
Appreciate that report.
Yeah, it's dark out.
We did just have light. I'm not sure what happened to it.
His friend in the big truck has left, apparently.
I guess so.
Back to the outage map, though, you can kind of see these counties all along the West Michigan shoreline. Benzie, Manistee, Mason, Oceana, Muskegon, Ottawa, Allegan, Van Buren, even as well as Berrien. Hardisett County, Keweenaw, as well as Baraga. Although Gogebic is also starting to get up there as well. But Ontonagon, Iron, Marquette, Alger, parts of Delta, and Menominee as well. Dickinson County is lucking out so far. 87 people out of, or customers, should I say, out of power currently. But for the most part, it is on the western UP and the west side of Michigan. was trying to change settings on one of the cameras, this one, and for some reason it was offline. So I was wondering if it lost power here, but it looks like it's back.
Roads are starting to get icy here in Kalamazoo. I pulled on approach to a stoplight. Got to get on 131 to get a look at the roads there.
Here we go.
Appreciate it. Take it easy out there. Yeah, there's the Grand Rapids Three Rivers sign for 131. New update from National Weather Service Gaylord. Empire, Michigan gusted to 40, so not as heavy as downstate, but still bring down some branches. I know exactly where that road's at. That ramp was closed earlier this year. Brings back memories of our Latitude 42. No, Chandler wasn't here to talk about it a little bit more, but oh, that's new. You ever seen that before, Ryan?
What?
Here on our streaming software, in our chat, looks like an image came through, or at least like a chat image came through.
Now I'm curious if super stickers will come through on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one real quick.
Do I get to shout you out when it happens?
If you want.
Cool. Lost power, Marquette. Closed Hardee's and McDonald's closed. Stay off the roads. Thank you for that report. So it looks like it's deteriorating to a point now up there, especially with the power outages starting to come in Marquette, where they are now closing restaurants early. Not quite. It looks like it did not work. Fun times with the $2 super sticker. And it explains it in words. It's a pear character turning around, waving his hand, saying, "Hey you," while lowering his glasses. And Ryan with a $3 super chat. Pear character with lovey-dovey eyes blowing red hearts in the air. Thank you guys for your super chats.
You're welcome.
Unfortunately, Joel and Ryan, we're kind of having it now where the waves are getting so big and people are showing up that they don't know they're getting too close to the channel. Because the last wave that came through, based on where these cars would be positioned, I mean, the whole entire wave would go per vehicle. So I don't know if people are watching our live stream or thinking, let's go to Grand Haven, because if you are, you need to be really smart, because if you get too close to the channel, the wind will just overtake your vehicle at this point. That's how big these waves are getting, right by the channel.
That's a good point. Another thing with the waves out there is, again, as it starts to get colder overnight, you have it's called rime ice starting to form against structures. You know, it's super cold and water flies into the air. Sometimes it's called freezing spray, but tonight some rime ice. So do be cautious, especially if you are close to the shore. If you don't want things to become ice covered, definitely don't want to be out there if you can, really beyond probably midnight. Really when it starts to get colder. Of course, we say midnight, but now with the sun going down at 5 p.m., it gets colder a lot quicker. $2 super sticker from Julie of a pear character putting his hand in front of his mouth while blushing. Thank you very much, Julie. It looks like some people heard Drew. If you're watching the stream out in Grand Haven, though, shout out. Speaking of Grand Haven, if you guys get snowfall reports or wind reports, and this goes for anyone along the lakeshore again tonight, we will definitely take them. If you have, say, like a Tempest weather station, or if you have a handheld anemometer, we do appreciate it. As Drew mentioned, if you are out there next to the piers, do want to be careful. Again, those waves can overtake your vehicle. Maybe push it around the parking lot a little bit. And of course, rime ice may start to form, so if you have a vehicle that you don't want to get covered in ice, it's good to stay back a little bit.
I'll be right back.
Look how beautiful it is in Tyler's cam. You're up, Tyler.
I mean, I guess I can hear you.
We got you, Cole. We got you full. Beautiful views.
You thought it was storm chasing? Nah, I was just Christmas light hunting. That's what's happening right now, right?
It's a 2-for-1. Get it right. Come on.
Yeah, fair point, Joel. Fair point.
Nice, Tyler out there tonight, aka our kind of self-imposed comedian after the train event. Full here again. I'm down here in the bottom corner. Appreciate you for tuning in. Chief Meows, Joel Fritzma. So here's a comment chat asking us how we got started here at MSC. We actually started in a group chat back in 2022. And we had a goal to bridge the gap in communication between you guys, the public, and the National Weather Service. And be an outlet for you guys to send in your reports to as well. So our motto is, of course, we got you covered from beginning to end. And while we're doing that, of course, any information we can give to you, we will do. We do appreciate any information returned so that we can toss it over to the National Weather Service. So that was our goal in mind, starting 2022. And for our longtime viewers, we started doing these live streams kind of part-time-ish in 2023, and then it really started to take over in 2024, and of course this year in 2025, full-time operations. If you want to find out more about what we do at Michigan Storm Chasers plus our staff, our website is michiganstormchasers.com.
In summary, we drive around and look at scary clouds and keep you guys safe.
As Tyler says, yes.
We might have a slide off here on southbound 131.
Does look like it will take Ben's cam live.
I need to move over.
Yes. I was gonna say anything I had.
We might have a slide off here. False alarm. Not a slide off.
Not quite, no.
False alarm. Not a side off.
Goes to show you can still get pulled over in winter weather conditions. Make sure you're taking it slow out there. If you're driving, 10, 15 miles per hour with the speed limit in conditions like these, you're setting yourself up for failure. So do take it nice and slow out there this evening. The crowd would like to know, Tyler, where are you
I
at?
want a nice voice like that.
Tyler, the crowd would like to know where you're at.
I am currently passing through Allendale, heading towards the Grand Rapids area where we have a few more heavier snow bands.
There you go. Yeah, it looks like it's on Lake Michigan Drive, I believe. It's near the Grand Valley State University campus. Recognize that area pretty well. If you have videos or reports of snow or wind you want to
Anchor
send in,
up.
feel free to do so by sending them in the comments section of one of our posts on Facebook. Otherwise, we do have a group dedicated to snow reports, Michigan Weather Reports. It's a community page on Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, we understand not everyone does, you can join our Discord server, discord.gg/Michigan Storm Chasers. Make sure to properly check out the rules and regulations before joining, and of course, answer all of any onboarding questions in whatever community group you join, so that way you do not get kicked out, because we do have automatic automation on, and it will, bump you out if you do not answer the questions. So it's all for safety concerns. I want to make sure that you're not getting scanned by other bots. You may not be a bot, but we don't want to. We just want to make sure that bots aren't joining. So answer the onboarding questions, and you are free to join. Again, that's Michigan Weather Reports on Facebook and discord.gg/Michigan Storm Chasers for Discord.
Hi, Joel.
Hello, Chandler.
I have returned.
Nice.
Where did our good pal and buddy Ryan go off to?
That's a good question.
Yes, it has been 4 months already, summer, since I have been here.
There we go. You're now back on the cam here.
Hello.
We're at my school a few days ago, says Gavin. Which one? I've been to a couple. Most recent one was Ludington, so shout out to Ludington if you're watching. Jeremy says, spent 3 hours snow blowing earlier in Calumet, waist deep right now in my backyard. If you have photos, reports in Calumet, I know they've been accumulating quite fast. If you can get a nice flat area to take a measurement, we would appreciate it. Feel free to send them in. I would say if it's a decent measurement, I guess you could send it into the page directly, and we'll get it up on the page. Just let us know if you have permission to post, and we'll go ahead and get that on. So. Again, if you are up in the Upper Peninsula, we are looking for especially larger snowfall reports. Again, snowfall reports close to 2 feet perhaps, since some locations are already, there. So, do appreciate it. If you want to send them our way, again, we'll take snowfall reports anywhere in the state. Main ways to do so, again, as I mentioned, Michigan Weather Reports on Facebook and discord.gg/Michigan Storm Chasers on Discord.
Ground is officially covered here in Lansing.
There's Clayton, but I do not have his cam on right now. New wind gust report just came in. We had 63 in Grand Haven. We're now up to 64 in Muskegon. Latest update there. A spotter network report of old growth tree down across the 146th Avenue. Police are on scene in Holland. So a new top wind gust report of the night. 64 at the Muskegon Pier in Roosevelt Park. If you are in chat, make sure that you're not typing in all caps, otherwise the bot will accidentally mute you. Careful.
And we don't want that.
Yeah. You'll be back in, I think it's like 3-minute timeout, so. Red Dozier, in here, our longtime donor, $20 super chat. Don't have the photos, but can tell you it sucks out there. Hi, everyone, including Dawn, Julie, Fun Times, and Dee Dee. Stay safe, people. Thank you very much, Red. Definitely want to be safe out there. We've already seen a couple slide-offs out there tonight, some that are really far off the road, so it goes to show you that some people are still trying to speed out there. You definitely shouldn't on a night like tonight. Looking at the center right side of the screen there, that is a radar across West Michigan, and it's pretty much snowing everywhere, whether it's light, moderate, or heavy. It's snowing in some capacity, and with the wind, it's going to cause things to become icy and slick very, very quickly. So always at the top of the screen, we have our chasers out there. We got Tyler, we got Drew, we got Ben, all in separate locations along West Michigan. Tyler heading into Grand Rapids right now. He looks like he's in Standale. Ben is still in the 131 corridor. I think he is in school. It looks like Schoolcraft. And then Drew is out in Grand Haven right now.
Blustery winter evening for Thanksgiving Eve.
If you just join us,
Is that word, Joel?
What was
Blustery?
Yeah. It's blizzard coverage.
Right.
We have winter storm coverage listed on our thumbnail, but it is basically blizzard coverage, especially for the UP. Downstate, though, we are at near blizzard conditions, given the fact that it is literally 65 mile per hour wind gusts right now in Muskegon. So, Ryan, I don't know if you caught that. I don't know if you can hear us, actually. Looks like his headphones are off.
He gave the thumbs up.
Okay.
I can hear you guys. I'm eating though.
Gotcha. We got a 64 just in out of Muskegon, the new high wind gust of the night.
Okay.
That surpasses the 63 in Grand Haven. And Spider Network report of an old growth tree down in Holland right now on 146th Avenue. Visibilities right now along the lakeshore are down to 1 mile in spots. That does include Muskegon. 1 mile up near Fremont, 1.5 miles Big Rapids, 1.25 miles in Sparta, 3 miles at the Grand Rapids Airport, 2 in Ionia, 1 in Kalamazoo, and 4 in South Haven. It does vary a little bit. Remember, for a blizzard warning, you need those visibilities to be consistently below 1/4 mile. So, visibilities are bad out there, but they could be worse. So that's why we were using the term near blizzard, because we're not seeing those consistently gusty winds. And you also need sustained 35 mile per hour winds out there too.
Those roads do not look very fun to travel on at the moment.
No, not at all. Which is why we do appreciate our chasers out there getting the shots for us this evening. Get a shout out to Tyler, Ben, Drew, Clayton, Evan. So the 5 that have been out there so far this evening. You might see Nick later. We'll see. And Tyler right now in the Grand Rapids Standale area.
There's Maynard Avenue.
And for those who missed it, shout out to all of you that are followers on Facebook. If you've not, feel free to hit that follow button. We just hit 550,000 followers on Facebook, which is another big milestone. So we literally just hit 500,000 about a month ago. So shout out to everyone. We're speaking of our followers. The equivalent to a follow on YouTube is hitting the subscribe button.
Yay!
Is Ben celebrating there. Our equivalent on YouTube is hitting the subscribe button. And as you can see right now in the bottom right corner, 69,416 is the current subscriber count.
That is a lot of packing deeper, dude.
And everything is glitching out on my end. That was weird.
Yeah, I was seeing that.
Everyone was rubber banding back and forth for a second.
Did you see Ryan in
Yeah.
the camera? Ryan's like this in the camera. It's like,
Well,
what's
it's
going
natural.
on?
Yeah, I don't know. My computer's like spazzing out right now.
Man.
Very interesting.
Does Joel's computer make it through the stream? I'm going to take the other on that.
Guys, it's time to make a snow angel.
Oh no, I got a spot now.
Oh, we got Ben pulled up. Looks like he's about to do a snow angel here.
This is becoming an MSC winter stream tradition.
Perfectly executed right now.
I agree.
Oh, but then he stepped in it. Yeah.
Well executed, Mr. Richmond.
And snowball.
Tyler, we have a request for you to get in the action.
Oh, now there's a snowball fight going on. And yes, that Ben is wearing an elf hat.
But no gloves, mind you.
Hey, we're Michiganders.
We're used to it.
Still, do want to protect your fingers. I know, myself included, the Renaud's fingers can get cold really, really quickly. So, do be careful not to get super cold fingers in a short span. And it's only going to get worse tonight, especially with the wind chills dipping down to 10 degrees at times. My goodness. Now we can't even see out the front windshield. He just splattered it. He's having a snowball fight with his own vehicle. In a way. Let's turn on his volume here.
His vehicle might be winning.
My word! Oh my word. Winner? We'll see, we'll see. Next pit stop, we'll see. What?
Over to Tyler's cam. Also, real quick, over here on YouTube, we have fun times with 20 gifted memberships. So if you are a subscriber on YouTube, again, subscribing on YouTube is completely free to do. As long as you have an account to do so. Check your account, you may have just been gifted courtesy of Fun Times. Thank you very much. I recognize that side of town pretty nicely there in Grand Rapids.
You know where Evan's at?
I do not. Drew's still back out there at the Lakeshore in Grand Haven. Evan was had some issues with his cam.
One of these days, you need to start off your thing by saying, like, buddy, yeah, what's your favorite color?
Oh my word, yes. That's a great idea. What's your favorite color? I need one of them.
Some background commentary there.
Over at some points. What?
No.
Depending on what you hit, yeah.
I don't know about that. This area here is so fun to just sit out in the middle of a snowstorm because
Evan, you copy?
there's just a bunch of nothing here.
Yeah, imagine.
Oh my word, we're going to Three Rivers. Look at that.
So,
Yeah.
Got some emergency lights on the West Side Garden Center cam.
Was it emergency or are those just snowplow?
Looks like there's multiple, so I'm gonna say emergency.
Those look yellow to me. It's a little far away. I don't know if you can zoom in.
Not efficiently, but I can try.
Can try. That's like snowplow. I don't know. I could be wrong. Shout out to Westside Garden Center there in the far west side of Kalamazoo County, basically Mattawan, for hosting this view. Nice winter landscape out there.
I slid pretty nice there on 131 just now.
If the audio is funky, it's likely because it's coming through one of the Chasers cams.
Michigan snow. Michigan Storm Chasers Tokyo Drift Edition.
Some snowplows there on Ben's cam. Good to see they're out treating the roads. Huge shout out to all of our maintenance crews out there tonight, keeping the roads clear when possible. Well, it's not easy the night before Thanksgiving.
Road check.
Back over to Drew there in Grand Haven.
Oh wow.
Look at that wave. Holy cow. All the way over the wall.
That was a good one, Drew.
That was a good one, Drew. Yeah, that was huge. Drew, don't become a submarine, please.
Looks like he's back far enough there. And he can't give views like this really anywhere else, so feel free to hit that follow button. Chaser's out in the field tonight. Especially the like button for support there. Again, we appreciate these guys out doing what they're doing. As a reminder, in the east side of the state, there are no winter weather alerts really in effect, but there's still that special weather statement, as you can see scrolling on the bottom of the screen right now, for all of the eastern and southeastern Michigan counties. There's 4 brief slick spots overnight as it gets down to freezing. Any rain that fell today is going to turn to ice rather quickly overnight as we get closer to midnight, so keep that in mind. Tyler, overall, how was Lake Michigan Drive out there near GVSU? We have someone in chat wondering if the road commission's keeping up.
Who was that for?
Tyler, I know you took Lake Michigan Drive across through Allendale, GVSU. We're wondering how the roads were overall when you're driving through there.
They weren't bad. Inland, they started to get more snow covered. Nothing too bad. Yeah, it'll probably get worse tonight, so that'll be probably a better time to ask.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely important to remember. Temperatures are still hovering right around freezing out there, so all roads are wet.
You're welcome.
And with temperatures dropping down to into the 20s overnight, into the teens for some, and with those wind chills even colder, be advised, it will be icy out there for sure. And again, with it being the holiday, a lot of traffic out there, plus the lack of maintenance overall. It's going to be hard to come by with a lot of families enjoying their time with their loved ones. Again, the roads are going to be less than ideal for a multitude of reasons. So if you are traveling anywhere tomorrow, please allow some extra time.
I was just informed my fiance's watching the stream, so hi Sarah, I'm being safe.
Whitehall gusting to 63 miles per hour. Douglas gusting to 59 miles per hour. Van Buren County near Hartford, 53 miles per hour.
I might get towed here.
Looks like traffic is slowing down on 131, which is a good sign. Yes, this is a live feed. Time is on the bottom right of your screen there with the date. Hey, we got Sarah in chat. What's up, Sarah? First time interacting with stream. Well, do it more often. We're always open to interaction here. Most of the time, if we're locked in tracking storms. We're locked in tracking storms. We won't be paying attention to chat as often as nights like tonight when things are more relaxed. But welcome in. Glad you're here. Joel, that light has not moved in the past like 10 minutes. I'm going to guess it's emergency lights.
I can see the moon, and it's snowing.
Oh yeah, look at that. The moon is out in between the clouds.
Ain't that something?
Ew, it's mooning you.
Oh my gosh.
Dang.
You got a train passing by the Holland Cam. Freight train.
Is it the holiday train?
You wish. You know, tracking the holiday train is honestly one of the funner nights of the season. More fun, should I say,
Everywhere you
for
go, no matter
propaganda.
where, no matter when. Dollar General. You'll go up to heaven and see a Dollar General on the way.
Our big wave just crashing through there in Drew's camp.
I can't back up with any Bible, but I'm just guessing.
Snowfall rates are really ramping up here in Portage once again. The roads are now snow covered.
Do you want to build a snowman?
we have now gotten to the point where we are singing. Even though they wanted me to sing, everyone else is just volunteering. Do you have a camera you wanted to show off, Ryan?
I would, but I had to let him go. Let him both go. Couldn't hold him back anymore.
I was just talking about Portage. I had to
I'm
kind
gonna
of
turn
put up
away
there.
and slam the door.
That sign's shaking.
It is shaking, and the roads have went from just being wet to now being snow covered pretty rapidly here. I believe it's due to this heavier snow band. Although looking on radar, it's very. I mean, you can see it's actually over Portage. Check it out on the radar. You can see it,
Mhm.
bright banding there. But it's just a big old blob of moderate to heavy snowfall across West Michigan, no matter where you go. But here in Portage, it appears that we are being impacted by a heavier band there. Also got looks like a police officer heading on 94 eastbound there, westbound actually, westbound. This camera located at 94 West Nidge. Visiting Angels of Southwest Michigan is the sponsor there. Appreciate them for sponsoring this camera.
Another one.
Another police officer going up. I wonder if there is an accident.
So it's time
Down
to check
the
out
road
the
there.
MDOT drive map.
Dot.
Haven't done that yet.
Also, before we do that, there are now 35,000 people without power in the state of Michigan. Looking at MDOT cams, I do not see any backups per se. I don't see any markers or any stuck traffic. There is actually on 94 and 35th Street, there is a ton, and yeah, 94 and 36. We have a accident, looks like. 94 and 36 between Galesburg and Battle Creek. That's the wrong way. So that is not the right way. But there appears to be something there as well between Battle Creek and Galesburg where it looks like there's a backup or some type of emergency response on the camera there near 36 and 94.
See some brake lights now, for sure.
Looks like there's another emergency vehicle heading eastbound. Unless it's just me.
I did see that, and of course that disappeared.
Yeah, maybe get it up here, closer to this.
Another police car, yeah.
Another, yeah, that's fire and the fire
Fire.
trucks. So we likely have an accident somewhere on westbound 94, somewhere west of Portage. I'll go ahead and broadcast that to our chasers so they're aware.
And look at the snow starting to come down more.
FYI, if you are westbound 94 from Portage, you will likely be in the backup. Likely accident.
Copy.
Other fire truck. I do not see anything on the cameras though that would signify where that is, but I'm sure it'll pop up here soon. I'll also check our sources over there who may know something that we do not.
Building snowballs or snowmen on Ben's cam there at the top of the screen. This is Portage, Michigan, so just south of Kalamazoo on 94. Westbound, likely accident, right?
Yeah, westbound. Also, I'm in a scanner group here. This is coming in from what I'm reading here from one of the admins. Near Fenville, there is a tree that fell on a roof. And no injuries, but there is a tank that's leaking apparently.
Alright, let's see how long this snowman can survive, US 131.
Be safe.
Godspeed, Split Millman.
Let's go ahead and go full screen on our cameras. Winter Wonderland is a understatement for some areas tonight. Not too much going on that looks like we need to warrant attention with. Aside from our cameras that are getting obliterated by snow, the Krups Resort Cam has been snow covered the entire day, unfortunately. Well, that's all to be expected with the wind and the snow up there. It's also facing due north, mostly north, so it's right into the wind. So the lenses like to be covered there, so no surprise. Switching back here to our main panel.
Yeah, no chance of Northern Lights tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. The data might support it actually for like northern areas of Michigan, but yeah, we're
That would go
Dead center.
crazy.
yeah, that would go crazy, but it would just not be visible, unfortunately.
I've been informed there may be food on the way for me.
Ooh.
Could you get me food too?
Who said that?
No.
No. Yeah, we shot.
Ooh, another big wave. Question from Caitlin here. Do we have to worry about cleaning off the camera lenses if they stay black for too long? Does the sun melt them off to make them clear again?
So far, I've had pretty good luck so far with most cameras that this kind of falls off after a while. The only camera that has an issue, sort of quote unquote, so far has been Krupp's camera. And that is just because the amount of wind and the snow it's getting up there. But I bet you by the time we wake up tomorrow, it'll be visible again. These cameras do not have heated lenses, but we are working on a solution. Also, we took a step back over the past couple of weeks to get a plan going forward for our weather cameras to improve all around from the streaming aspect to the functionality. Why is there a car stopped on the Portage cam? That makes no sense. It's gone. This car right here just stopped randomly in the middle of the road. But we'll have several upgrades coming next year for our network, which we are excited about. Included the addition of potentially heated lens cameras, so we won't have the issue, period. We have a comment on one of our Facebook posts, most recent Facebook post, Ryan.
Someone's parents live on the lake shore just north of Muskegon State Park. Can confirm it is pretty elevated there. He was there earlier. The weather station was reading a pretty consistent and stable 73 miles per hour. Right on top of the dune, right on the lake. Which would make sense. Again, in physics, called the tunneling effect, and similar to when the winds go up the side of a mountain. So, not shocked if we got a gust over 70 there. Feel free to send that in. I don't know if you're able to send that in any way. If there's a way to send in the data from that anemometer to the National Weather Service office in Grand Rapids, that would be awesome. Or send it to us and we'll relay it over to them. Because currently the highest wind gust for tonight was Muskegon, and it's at 64.
We are now up to 36,000 people without power.
Time to make a snow angel.
Tyler's gonna make a snow angel.
Voice cut out, but I heard snow.
Supposedly. His camera's a little out of focus. He's skipping. Yep, take a bow. No thoughts, just snow angels. That officially marks it as 2 of our 3 chasers that are out there right now. Done snow angels tonight. Drew's the only one we're waiting on. But he doesn't really have much snow at his location. He's mainly chasing the waves.
Drew, we want a snow angel.
Hey, chat. Think fast.
You completely missed.
It goes sailing over the car. It's got to hit it straight in the center. You may have to get closer. Oh, he's footballing. He's back in the pocket like Jared Goff. Ooh, there you go. Accurate pass there. Shout out JG16. For first-time viewers in here, this is just what we do during our winter's coverage stream sometimes. Chill music playing, snow angels happening, and, you know, the occasional snowball getting chucked at the camera. So shout out there to Tyler for the latest snow angel.
Yeah. We're
Number 2 of the year.
No, we're done.
we're done. We're done.
Ben's cam's looking a little snowy there, or a little icy, I should say. It was starting to gloss up a little bit. Right to the street light. Now it's hard to see. Ryan, I'm gonna be working on these traffic graphics so I can get them up by 8 o'clock. So if you want to take over narration, feel free.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Kinda.
Okay. Gonna relax for a second. Chill. Not much going on besides snow and wind. We don't have any reports of any major pileups or accidents, which is great news. Let's keep it that way. A lot of our chasers out having fun. Keep an eye on the roads. Give us some good views throughout West Michigan.
You guys stream now?
Who was
Did not
that?
catch that. That was Tyler. I couldn't catch him though. We live for a while. Probably not too late, but it's only 7:20.
So, you stream here often?
Tyler with the jokes as always tonight. Yes, Janelle, I am
Some
busy
things
being
change, some
mesmerized
things stay the
by
same.
the
The weather might
webcam.
change all the time, but me making stupid jokes won't.
Can we see a Kalamazoo cam? You can look at Portage right here. We also have the other camera, Portage courtesy of Visiting Angels of Southwest Michigan, but then also the Kalamazoo cam. We're going up here to the West Side Garden Center.
Avalanche!
Although I will say the most intense camera currently is the Frontier Truck Parts camera on 131 near Moline, which is south of Grand Rapids for reference.
Holy
This has
cow.
been blowing all day like this. Well, I can't say all day. About afternoon or so, it really started picking up. And it's just been gusting non-stop.
That pole is an insulator. It's protecting from the wind.
Yep.
That's funny.
This camera is live over on our alternative YouTube channel called Michigan Weather Network. You can go view this camera anytime you want. You can't move it, but you can view it whenever you wish. Usually we'll have it pointed north, just like kind of like this. Sometimes I'll have it pointed south, but usually looking over 131. Let's get this thing focused again. And there's your sponsor, Frontier Truck Parts of Moline. Got installed the day after it was installed. We witnessed a wipeout here on 131. We were live while that happened. And I'm sure we'll catch more this year as well because the stretch of 131 historically is known for slide offs in winter conditions. So camera gives us a first-hand look at those conditions of 131. Kind of helps us keep track of main roads as well. So not currently shown as well is a camera that faces south-southwest on the other side of the building. That'll be used to track incoming storms, but this camera as well, we'll be able to see those, not as well, but still be able to see those as they come over the roof line there. Anyway, that's just one of 90 cameras we have currently in the state. We have 5 now in Indiana, with 6 more to be installed soon. So we're going to have 101 cameras in total between 2 states by the year end. We have an ambulance on the Grand Rapids Scooters Coffee Cam. They're heading to the east. Newest camera, set of cameras, you have 5 of them. This one in Byron Center, courtesy of Auto Body Experts. Roads aren't getting too deep with snow, but temperatures have dropped, so likely slick, even with just a dusting or a coating of snow. Yeah, that flag will be replaced pretty quickly. It was fine for the most part this morning. The wind just kind of took it, but it also got caught on itself, which is a big reason why it is tearing. Not yet announced cameras, but soon to be announced here in Berrien County, courtesy of Sent to Serve. Nice overlook here. And this is a nighttime image as well. This is a beautiful image here at night. This is also one of our Aurora cameras. It doesn't face to the north, but we'll have one pointing west and east to watch incoming storms and also watch storms as they pass to the east. Also, haven't talked about Norway Mountain Ski Resort tonight, but they got pounded earlier with a lot of wind and some heavier snow. Their event's just getting started here. That lake effect snow will continue throughout tonight into tomorrow. It does appear they may have their snow machine going on too. I believe that's what that is. Can't say for sure. That's what it looks like, at least. First time visitor, are there cameras in Ontonagon?
Not yet.
Yes. Not yet. We have one close in. Yeah, we do. We have Bergland,
That's not in Ontonagon.
Ontonagon County, at least. We have
Oh,
Watersmeet.
yeah.
We have Watersmeet. We have Bergland. We also have Krups Resort in your vicinity, which is near Twin Lakes. Not directly in Ontonagon, but we're kind of around those areas. Or, excuse me, another one of our newest cameras here in Holland from Auto Body Experts.
At no point you're gonna run out of spots to put these cameras in. Just gonna have to start attaching the two like all the chasers heads.
Let's put one on your car, Tyler. Let's get a mobile Aurora camera. Let's do it. It can be done. It's away.
You know, that'd be kind of lit.
We can make it happen. Say the word. Heading back to the Moline camera here at Frontier Truck Parts. This has been most consistent,
The word.
intense camera of the evening. This will continue all throughout the night into tomorrow morning. It will die down just a smidge tomorrow for Thanksgiving, but we'll still see winds gusting between 35 and 45, likely not as high as 55 to 60 like we're seeing tonight. But still, blowing snow, even with 30-mile-per-hour winds, upwards of 40 even, that's still going to create blowing snow, drifting, and hazardous travel with low visibility. So keep that in mind if you are planning to be traveling for your Thanksgiving holiday. What kind of restaurants are at this exit? Can we see? Can I focus? Nope, not really. It's like a Big B and the Subway, it looks like. You as well. Thank you for joining us.
Tyler, your camera is sideways.
I was trying to fix my phone charger.
All good.
We have a plethora of warnings and advisories out there. Every single county in the UP is under some type of winter alert. We have winter weather advisories, as well as winter storm warnings and blizzard warnings. I'm going to say almost every single county of Michigan is under some type of alert. Southeast Michigan, all of it, in Detroit's CWA, under a special weather statement that ranges from the Tri-Cities down to Flint, down to Detroit, into Monroe County, Lenawee County there. The only counties not in an alert, according to my map at least, probably going to get these wrong, Iosco, Ogemaw, Aranac, and this kind of is going to give me a fit. What's the county north and east of Isabella?
Gladwin.
Gladwin. Thank you. Gladwin County. So Gladwin, Aranac, Iosco, and Ogama are the only counties that are not in some type of alert this evening.
Well, every county in Michigan has some sort of alert in it.
Not according to my map.
Huh? I got wind advisories for the entire Lower Peninsula.
Okay, this map's not showing it then.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, it doesn't show anything for this.
This new snowfall report coming in. It's small but mighty. 2.8 inches in East Grand Rapids. So East Grand Rapids, you are now up to about 3 inches of snow. And we got all of Thursday left.
They were in our 4 to 7 zone, correct?
Yes.
So while we have a moment, I have a question for the chat, and I guess everyone listening. So we've done snow angels, we've done snowmen. What should we do in?
Say that last part again.
What else should we do in the snow the rest of this winter?
So if you guys didn't hear that, Tyler is saying that we've done snow angels, snowball fights. We've done a lot of stuff in the snow, but what else should we do to keep things interesting and new? Give him some ideas in chat here. Yeah, my map then was completely off.
I was
So
thinking
disregard
of
what I
doing like
said
a
about
boogie board or something and just sledding down hills.
Dusk says build an igloo.
Can I build it around my Subaru?
Why not?
The Subaru.
What?
Snow fort. James says, put a camera in Hell, Michigan to prove there is a cold day there.
Nice.
Love the humor.
That's high level thinking right there, Jake.
We're still in the background here, but I am working right now on the forecast maps.
If you guys did not know, and need a reminder maybe, another system is incoming for this weekend. While it will probably not be as windy as this one will be, we could be talking some decent snowfall. And by decent, I mean several inches. And it's not going to be lake affected nature either. It's going to be synoptic. So that means East Michigan. You guys have a shot to get snow with this system. It's not set in stone just yet, but it's trending the right way where we could be looking at several inches across a good chunk of the state. So stay tuned. I'll have a video made about that for you guys on YouTube tomorrow, as well as a reel that condenses basically everything together for Facebook, as well as Joel has his forecast coming out for those as well. So we'll have you guys covered with that. They'll be posted sometime tomorrow, Joel, I have to imagine.
Yes, it will.
Okay, so tomorrow expect that to come out sometime probably around late morning, early afternoon time frame. And then it is Thanksgiving. I don't know your plans, Joel, but I can do a quick live stream at 7 o'clock to brief it. I can do that for those who want to tune in. I'll happily hop on there, or you can catch it later if you're busy with family. It'll be on Facebook and YouTube, X and Twitch. You can play it back. If you are busy in the evening, it is a holiday after all.
Mhm.
But I can go ahead and do a live stream 7 o'clock tomorrow, once again, to brief the rest of this system, if anything's left over, into Friday, and then take a peek into Saturday night into Sunday's system as well.
I get a few half hours to get to my target area.
Nice. Looks like Ben's in Constantine. It's down by Chandler a little bit.
I'm just looking at Ben's ungloved hands and freezing over here.
Mm-hmm.
Get some gloves on, man.
Back out to 131. The drift's still coming off the roof.
Get a video up here from Drew.
Cool. Does look like the parking lot is completely flooding now. See water flowing underneath there in the light.
It does appear that way. Sorry.
Are you good? And not just hear a duck. I pulled your cam in, so I'm exposing you.
What?
I heard a duck.
A duck?
Yeah. I heard a whant.
I heard a duck too.
Okay, Ben is casually doing a workout now. So that is something new.
There we go. Creative.
Look at that push-up form. Ladies, if I'm not mistaken, Ben Richmond is single, if I'm not mistaken.
It's a lot of pressure. Food has arrived.
Nice.
Homemade grilled cheese.
Ooh.
Courtesy of my parents and my grandma who's here for Thanksgiving.
Love to
Shout
see
out.
it. Okay, Drew's video is going up.
Remember, for those who are watching here, especially on YouTube, if you only have YouTube, when we say video is going up, it's going to go up on Facebook primarily. You can also follow us over on Instagram, X, TikTok is also another video platform that we have. A lot of you guys don't know about that, but we are on TikTok. MI Storm Chasers is our username on all of our platforms. On Facebook, though, it's just Michigan Storm Chasers, so feel free to search there.
Looks like we have increased our outages on consumers' energy to 15,000. And for the state, we are at 35,000, almost 35,000 even. He's holding a plank, I believe. That's some dedication.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look how fast those winds are too. It looks like they just ramped up there. That's at least 45.
Even.
Taking a peek around our camera network once again. Things are, for the most part, snow-wise, have calmed down for almost every camera, minus the Timberline cam, Scooters Coffee, and Grand Rapids cam, as well as the Cascade Scooters Coffee camera. Elsewhere, we're looking at calmer conditions. Go ahead and get this up to full. It looks like the snow has almost let up, or very light in nature here in Zeeland. Here in Holland, it's much of the same. Looks like the snow is let up here for the time being. Wayland, a little bit of snow there falling. Kalamazoo cam, light snow falling here. We also have the Berrien County cam. And Portage, still snowing, not as heavy, but looks like things are kind of letting up for the time being. It is still snowing, obviously, but not as hard as it was a few minutes ago. Take a peek back at Ben's camera here.
Anybody do a radar update? See, it's
I can pull my radar in, sure.
been a request there. Give a little bit better of a
Go ahead and
radar.
pull it over. Yep. We'll start over here in East Michigan. We have snow that is pushed over into the Detroit area. Don't be shocked if you're out on the roads. Things get a little slick out there. For the most part, lighter snow for the most part here in Southeast Michigan. Some pockets of heavier snow possible here in the Ann Arbor area. The airport radar here does actually show some heavier bands over my area. So I'll have to go out and check that out. See what's happening. For the most part, prepare for slick travel over here. Statements are in effect for light snowfall accumulation and slick roadways as temperatures drop into the overnight hours. As you can see here, lake effect snow continues to ramp up in West Michigan. No significant banding at this time. It's more so just a blob, so to speak, of snow, whereas those intense bands are what really dump a lot of snow all at once, which is why totals with this first round are subdued down here in West Michigan. There's not too much in the way of banding going on. It's going to give us significant accumulation. So that'll continue overnight into tomorrow morning, where banding will be possible tomorrow for certain areas, which is also why we have accumulations over on the east side of 1 to 3 combined, should I say, between tonight and tomorrow. Up here in northern Michigan, some heavier snow ongoing here from Mansalona down to Grayling over toward Mayo. Otherwise, light snow showers ongoing from East Tawas to Alpena over toward Rogers City to Sheboygan. Radar says clear. Not shocked to see a couple of snow showers ongoing there. Lighter snow down by Cadillac, Traverse City areas as well. In the UP, heavier snow continues to dominate this region. We'll continue to do that overnight tonight into tomorrow and likely into Friday as well. Winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories, and blizzard warnings remain in effect for the UP. Any county you see down here in pink in the lower peninsula is a winter storm warning. Any county in purple is a winter weather advisory. Up here in the UP, it's a bit harder to tell. Switch radars. There we go. Counties in red are the blizzard warnings, pink are storm warnings, and then obviously the purple are winter weather advisories. Those are in effect for the most part until tomorrow night. At some point, those will expire. I believe a lot of these are at 7 o'clock tomorrow, but some may vary based on separate counties and warning areas and so on and so forth. Got a video coming in from one of our chasers of another road closure / accident in the Allendale area. Looks like it occurred earlier this evening. We'll get that up on the page here in just a second. Working on that. Joel's in the background here working on forecast, also enjoying some dinner. So I am with you guys here, multitasking. We are live here with infield coverage of this first winter, or not first, but winter storm, first impactful, significantly impactful winter storm, where wind gusts are gusting up to 50 plus miles per hour across much of the state. Those winds will continue across the state, the entire state, into Thanksgiving. So we're not going to let it up just yet. It'll let up just a smidge. Going to go from 50 to 60 down to 35 to 45 or so. But with those snow bands, we're likely going to see blizzard-like conditions continue into Thanksgiving. If you're planning on traveling tomorrow, leave early. Plan accordingly. It will likely take you some extra time to get to your end destination, so drive safely. also applies to tonight. UP is getting blasted. Yes, they are. Saw some snowfall reports earlier this afternoon, and there was already 16 to 22 or so inches on the ground. And it's been snowing all day up there. It's going to snow all night as well. So we forecasted localized areas of the western UP to get 20 to 40 inches of snow. And we're probably going to verify that pretty nicely. Some areas already have verified that, actually.
Looks like he's in like a pull off or something.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at. Those winds will continue all day tomorrow. By Friday, they'll let up a little bit. So by Friday, things should start improving wind-wise. Another video going up here from Evan in Allendale. That just got sent. Consumers Energy Map continues to increase outages. We're at 16,500 now. And statewide, still holding strong at 35,000. Traverse City, no. It's melting. I think what you're saying is it's melting as it's falling. Can I tell how many inches Muskegon has? I do not have a update. I did see a report from Grand Rapids that came out of 2 inches. Muskegon by itself is pretty close to Lake Michigan, so accumulations by the lakeshore won't be as significant. So I wouldn't be shocked if there's an inch or 2 there or less at the current moment. Somebody in Muskegon can probably tell me, or tell me here in chat. I believe they're drawing something, and they want you guys to vote which one looks better.
He said they're doing some sort of, I don't remember what they said on the radio. They're doing some sort of like drawing competition, I think.
Yeah, that's what I gathered as well. Yeah, outages are going to be worse in the western Upper Peninsula and then any county that's immediately close to the lakeshore areas. But looking at the map of consumers, those outages do stretch a little bit further inland. I see Allegan has an outage. I see Lake Odessa has an outage. Jackson has an outage. There were outages earlier in my neck of the woods over here in Lenawee County near Blissfield and Hudson. I don't see anything in Hillsdale currently. Don't see anything in Branch County. But it's kind of scattered throughout the state, some up by Mount Pleasant as well. But most part, West Michigan shoreline from Benzie all the way down to South Haven is what I'm seeing. For the most part, that's where they're condensed into. Operation Get Ben Some Gloves. I agree.
Retweet.
Oh no. We refresh him by chance or no?
What do you check?
Ah, my radio just decided to jump. We got you back, Tyler. Got Drew still out there in Grand Haven. It is just intense out here in Moline. Just does not stop.
No way, that just is a chat here. Justin, Rise Against 11 in chat, our mod. Every month, a Ben goes without gloves. Your donation can help people like him.
Oh, that's funny. Copy that.
Looked too good, so I gave it feet and an antenna. And then we have something on here that looks actually like a cornucopia.
So it's a seal versus a cornucopia, I think, are the drawings. Can't really see it, though, at that angle.
Having a tough time getting a visual on it from the angle you gave us.
Okay, I'll step outside.
Joel, I'll be right back if you can cover for like 5.
Okay.
This is my mutated seal. And this is Emily's cornucopia. Who won the contest?
You heard Ben, everybody. Vote in chat.
Now I've seen it. Now vote.
Repeat it again, Ben, for those who are curious what the two drawings are.
We have a somewhat, I'd say, mutated seal on the left side. That's my drawing. Then Emily's drawing here is a cornucopia.
Yeah, a seal versus a cornucopia, I think is what he said. Ben's drawing on the left.
Now it looks like a cornucopia.
Oh, a seagull. Yeah, maybe that. Ben, it looks like everyone's voting for Emily. One person is specifically, Justin, is voting for Emily just because you beat him in Colonist. That's a game, for those who are curious. You had a couple of votes, Ben, but it looks like Emily wins.
Justin, I'm upset. But yes, I did not deserve to win.
But yes, I did not deserve to win. That did not look like cornucopia. Not look like cornucopia at all. Oh. Snowman.
Hey,
Ooh,
Joel.
yes, once there's more snow. Yes.
What's up?
Hey, Joel.
Oh. Okay.
Guess how fast I'm going?
Better win. Oh my goodness.
Guess how fast I'm going?
I'm not. I had to think about it. I'm not gonna say the number.
I'm gonna say the number.
Probably.
I'm gonna say the number.
6, 7.
Yes.
6, 7.
No!
I apologize to all the parents of
No!
The reaction on. I have Ben's audio in. I heard the whole car react. Oh my goodness.
I love that.
Now I'm going 2 miles an hour faster. 69.
I
Nice.
cannot believe.
Tyler, which interstate are you on right now? I feel like I recognize that area, but I don't know exactly where.
I'm definitely somewhere.
Why? Okay. Stuck right now. He's my most support right now. We need him. My goodness.
Now I know where I'm at. I'm on I-96 approaching the Ionia exit.
6, 7.
I figured it. It did look like I-96, so you're out kind of towards me. Okay, current time is 8:05, about to be 8:06. Current time there at the bottom of the screen, bottom right. If it is not synced up, that means you are watching behind. Feel free to refresh, come back in, hit that like button. If you haven't hit the like button yet, what you waiting for? Hit that like button. It's free to do. All warnings listed on the bottom of the screen there, all in the all active alerts portion. Got blizzard warnings, winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories, even got some high wind warnings and wind advisories out there. The wind alerts expire at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Highest active alert, which is a blizzard warning, expires tomorrow night, as well as all of the other winter warnings out there, 7 p.m. tomorrow night. A couple of them will likely be extended into early Friday, as lake effect snow will continue into early Friday morning in some capacity. May not be as strong as what is expected on Thursday, but it'll still be going. I see Woodstock on our screen.
Now it's time to see what the road conditions are like.
My word.
Now we're going to
Yep.
and your mutations.
Audio's still on. I don't know.
At this time, it does not appear like there has been any thunder snow.
Yep. Here we go. Ready or not, here we go. Glove. Oh! No thunderstorm.
This is semi.
Yeah, one of these days. That was fun.
Your mic's still attached.
This? Oh, I think I took it off. Yep. Oh, it's. I unplugged it.
Okay, but okay.
I think it's gone.
That is Ben
that's
and
on
his
my computer, I
vehicle.
think.
I'll change it
My
over to his
computer
cam.
setting. That's problematic.
I want a ugly voice like Ben has. I want a ugly voice like Ben has.
Yeah, I know why that's happening. I'll fix it for next stream. They're leaving it on, I think, just because it's fun.
I hear an endless echo.
Back on the road. Okay.
It ain't from me, because I'd be muted.
No, it's going through Ben's cam. Someone's watching the stream in the car, and it just keeps echoing like Tyler's cam.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Dude, I heard him scream like 5 times now.
Talk about quite the feedback loop. Goodness gracious. Here comes a plow driver. Thanks to our plow drivers for doing such good work on the roads.
Yes, what Ben said.
Can't do that with a Subaru.
You probably could, but it'd be a lot harder. Nothing beats a Subaru, Ben.
He says you probably could. He said you probably could. We talking about a plow attachment? Question mark? Yes, that is time.
Taking a peek back at the weather cameras here, things are still pretty calm around the area, minus what we have going on in
Yes.
Grand Rapids, where the snow is coming down a bit more, and then also down in Bergland, up in Bergland, should I say. Courtesy and Timberline Sports. It has really come down up there. Wow. Also, it's coming down again in Norway. It's hard to see, but this is all of a cloud deck filled with snow moving in. It's elevated up here, so it's kind of already in the clouds where it sits. So it's just a wall, so to speak, of snow coming. That Berlin cam is just hectic. Let's go ahead and exit out of the 16 panel here. Let's go ahead and go to statewide and take a look at what we have going on elsewhere, including the east side of Michigan. There we go. Let's check out what we got over on the Detroit side of the state. Well, there's actually the wide angle view of Norway. The left lens has returned after being snow covered for many hours today. Stanwood camera, Stanwood Market facing to the east here. Looks like that's snowing pretty good up there. Overall, though, not seeing too much in the way of impactful scenes on the east side of the state currently. Do have the camera in Tecumseh, courtesy of J-Bar Hobbies. Not much going on. It's a wet road, cloudy, cold night. Does not appear to be snowing much at all, which is kind of surprising based on radar trends. Looks like snow is ongoing further south in the Adrian area, which is, here's the Adrian camera, and it is in fact snowing there. As you can see, it is not sticking on the roadways at this current time. Temperatures are hovering right above freezing, but they will drop overnight. So that is a big news story of the night. Roads, as you wake up, will be quite slick if they're not treated. As temperatures right now are in the low to mid 30s, or right around mid 30s, should I say, and they're going to drop into the mid to upper 20s overnight. That was courtesy Adrian Cam, courtesy of Midas Auto Experts, as well as Adrian Sign. I want to say a piece really quick about the camera network. We had quite the expansion very quickly. And a lot of these cameras have not been put to full use yet. I'm looking forward to next year's severe weather coverage because we're going to have almost every angle of Michigan covered. Not every angle, but we have quite a bit more in the way of camera coverage than we did last year. We have way more. So I'm excited for it. Take a peek at the radar across the state. Go ahead and zoom out of this. Off and on snow showers continue in East Michigan. You can see the blue there located from about Lansing over to about St. Clair County. Also got pockets down here by 94, Canton, downriver areas. Lenawee County, Monroe County, Hillsdale County, snow showers for you guys as well. West side, though, is where it's happening on a heavier basis. Lake effect snow will continue overnight tonight into tomorrow. It will not let up for West Michigan until likely Thursday night into Friday morning. Northern Michigan, this will continue again, same time frame for you, wrapping up sometime early on Friday. Heavier snow band, though, being shown by Grayling to Elmira down toward Mayo. UP, that's where the most and the bulk of this activity is going on here. A lot of the snow located from Munising over to the border here. You're not going to see snow because of the radar beam being so far up in the atmosphere here, but it is snowing. Don't let it fool you. Camera located in Bergland, as we just saw a few minutes ago, is dumping, or should I say, let's use a better word, puking snow at the current moment. And as you can see on radar, Bergland's right here, and there's no snow on radar, but this is why camera coverage and chasers as well are important, giving us ground truth here where the radar is failing us with technology limitations. Elsewhere, same thing applies over here toward Hiawatha and Newberry areas. Snow is likely ongoing there. Can't see it on radar, but likely still getting some type of snow shower over there as well. Go ahead and take it back to the cameras. We're going to wrap things up here in a few minutes. Appreciate you guys tuning in tonight.
What we could do,
Do not plan to be live tomorrow, except for perhaps a briefing at 7 p.m. to talk about the weekend system. And for those of you who do not know, we are tracking a second system that is incoming for the weekend. It will be synoptic in nature, meaning lake effect snow is not the main accumulation of snow, which also gives us a chance for accumulations on the east side of the state, where we've been lacking in snow for the past couple of years. So we may get a decent thumping of snow for the weekend system. Stay tuned. We'll have information for that tomorrow via YouTube, Facebook posts, as well as that briefing at 7 o'clock. That is tentative. I do plan to do that unless something comes up between now and then, me personally. But at the current moment, I am free tomorrow to do that for you guys. So join me And perhaps Joel as well. I'm not sure your schedule tomorrow, Joel. We'll figure that out behind the scenes, but you'll see me at least on here at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening.
All right, stream. Guess what area I'm getting food at right now? It may or may not be a hard guess right now.
I guess we're taking guesses to see where Drew's getting his food.
McDonald's.
I'd imagine so.
No.
We could end the stream with a little bit of a briefing.
Do you want to lead that? Because I don't have anything pulled up or looked at data yet, so I'm unprepared. I gotta make a video.
Yeah,
I gotta dive into data tonight.
Yeah, I'm currently.
Yeah, there's a heavy pocket of snow approaching Three Rivers.
I'm currently in the process of typing up the road forecast. Those got to go up ASAP, so it's okay. We can save it for tomorrow.
Yeah, the way we do things, at least myself personally here at MSC, I guess not MSC, but myself personally, I like to take it one system at a time. My focus has been on this system, looking at data for it, making sure I'm educated on what's going to happen, what areas, when it's going to end, so on and so forth. I don't pay attention to what's past that until we clear one system at a time.
That's a good point.
So now that we are in the heart of the system, we're also getting close to the weekend, it warrants attention, but it's going to take me some time to dive in to get an opinion and figure out how to properly communicate that to you guys in an accurate basis. And I don't want to do a briefing impromptu when I have not looked at any of that data yet. So,
You get some McDonald's over there? I may or may not be at McDonald's.
oh yeah, it was totally McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's should sponsor us. How many times we feature them on stream? Last year and this year.
It might be time to start aiming for that lucrative McDonald's sponsorship.
Well, we have a second. We can roll through some sponsors if you're ready for that, Joel.
Yeah.
Got sponsors that help us keep operations rocking and rolling here. But they do more than just help us. They also help you guys in the event that you need their services after an event like today's wind event. It could be roofing damage, it could be tree damage, it could be anything, restoration as well. Also unique services. We have it all here at MSC. So starting with StormGuard, roofing and construction based in the Detroit Metro North area. We have CATS, roofing and siding in the center of the state near the Lansing Potterville area. We have Mike Hayes, roofing and siding up in the Thumb region, Sand Lac and St. Clair counties. We have McKay, tree specialist in southeast Michigan, south of 96. And 69, should I say, south 69 and east of 127. Kuiper Tree Care, spotlight sponsor of the day, and also kind of coincides well with the event going on across West Michigan. A lot of heavy wind up there. Kuiper Tree Care is your contact for any tree service needs. FBI buildings across much of the state of Michigan. On Top Roofing in Livingston County. Top Gun Roofing and Exteriors in West Michigan. A-Class Construction Restoration out of Mason County. Rainbow Restoration out of Kent County and surrounding areas. Communication sponsor of the day, Rapid Radios. You've heard us talking to our chasers via those walkie-talkies. That is Rapid Radios. Guardian Technologies, our Skycam sponsor. Every Skycam you see on our network, well, almost everyone has been installed by Guardian and provided by Guardian. Ronald McDonald House of Detroit. Feel free to donate to their charity at the number on your screen. American Arbor of Southwest Michigan, your tree care sponsor down south of Kalamazoo. Apex Restoration, based in Grand Blanc. Clear Plow, snow pushers for a unique way and a beneficial way to save your back pushing snow. Give Clear Plow a chance and take a look at their products. They're pretty cool. all these sponsors continue to help keep operations rocking and rolling here at MSC. We thank them for partnering with us, as well as providing unique services to you guys should you ever need their services. If you happen to need a partner to help you with any exterior needs or tree damage, feel free to contact us. We'll get you in touch with our trusted partner for your area.
Only other one that wasn't up there was Miracle League of Plymouth, a charity in the Plymouth, Michigan region.
I can confirm that Drew does not collect Happy Meal toys. I do not believe we have an Osceola camera. Janelle says that is the ugliest mob of webcam views I've ever seen on here. Yeah, it's pretty ugly out there. And I want to take note that the scene here is just insane of the snow ripping off this roof over 131. Janelle says, Janelle says, would like to start a petition to bring back sunsets and auroras. Well, the good news is Aurora is looking fairly active over the next couple of weeks here. We have a lot of sunspot regions that are rotating back into view. Hopefully 4274, the one that gave us statewide Aurora the last couple of weeks. Hopefully, my hope is, that's still intact when it rotates back around. It'll be back in about 5 or so days. We'll know. But otherwise, there are some other activity regions we're keeping a close eye on the backside. So hopefully those will rotate into your strike zone and give us some chances. But the bad news with that is permacloud season is upon us. Chances for seeing the aurora are dwindling because cloud cover is going to be quite extensive in the winter months, as it always is. Hence the term perma for permanent cloud cover, permacloud. We'll be live here for about 2-3 more minutes or so. Wrap up around 8:30. Appreciate you guys tuning in to watch. I also want to say, hope you guys have a great holiday tomorrow if you're taking off. Stay very safe if you're traveling on the roads. It will be slick in nature, likely across much of the state. Hopefully plows are out and treating. I do not know any inside information on plow coverage for state or certain areas. I wish we had some contacts that could help us with that, but I do not know. We do not know here at MSC. But my hope is that they are out and about getting those roads clear, being tomorrow is one of the most traveled holidays we have of the year. So whether or not they are out or not, things will be slick. Treat them as such. Give it some extra time. Don't get to your location 5 minutes early because you want to speed 15 over on icy roadways. Yeah, we've seen plows all over the place tonight, both on our chasers cams and weather cameras here. That is, that's good at least. But this event is, honestly, we're in the middle of it. It's not over yet. We have many more hours of snow to get through, so hopefully they keep on top of it. You have your radio on, Joel?
Yeah.
Go for it, Drew. You're on.
What's up, guys? Drew here. Sorry the cam is dark. I still need to work on my GoPro settings. make them later. It's wrapped up being in Grand Haven, Michigan. I've been there for the past few hours watching the waves continue to build with the wind. We had some localized flooding along the beach areas in Grand Haven around Grand Haven State Park. Some pretty intense, pretty tall waves, easily 20 to 25 feet plus along those waves. We are now moving on our way south towards Port Sheldon and Holland, where we'll encounter some slippery roads, Lake effect snow, weird. Probably after that, we're on our way home. A pretty long day, pretty active day. Definitely some of the more intense winds I've experienced in this chase. So it's definitely a very impactful day in terms of power outages. There's been, I know just via consumers alone, 17,000 people via consumers energy, with the majority of those outages in West Michigan and Central Michigan. So definitely a very impactful in terms of the wind. So hopefully you guys.
Uh-oh.
Must have cut him off. Eventually automatic.
It might come off after a minute. It might be a safety feature it has.
It just cut you off after a minute. What were you wrapping up saying?
Working my way down south towards Port Sheldon, as well as Holland. We're going to be looking at some lake effect snow briefly, as well as any slippery roads or any down trees or power lines. Then after that, we're probably going to work our way towards home. So roads are getting a little icy. Right now I'm on 31 right now. I know the live stream doesn't show well because of my build.
Appreciate that report, Drew. Thank you very much. Drive safely out there.
All right. With that being said, we're going to wrap things up on our end as well.
They can't see you, Ryan.
I can't see. I apologize. Our camera's been off for so long. There we go. I'm back. All right. I'll be back on here. 7 p.m. planned tomorrow. Joel, you going to be on here with me? Do you know yet? Or you for sure not going to be here tomorrow?
For now, I would say no, but I'll let you
that's
know
fine.
throughout the day.
Okay. Either way, I'll be on here, perhaps with Joel. Maybe not. 7 o'clock tomorrow. We'll brief on what's left of this system, if anything. And then the main focus will be on what's ahead for Saturday into Sunday as more snow as possible. So stay tuned. We'll have updates all day tomorrow. Even though it's a holiday, we'll be working through it. Give you guys updates. Weather does not stop for holidays. We got you guys covered. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching tonight. We'll catch you guys tomorrow throughout the day.
Thanks for chilling with us, guys.
Yeah.
Later.
Absolutely. Again, have a great night, everyone. Hit that like button on the way out. Hit the follow button as well. All live streams going forward. Right here on Facebook, YouTube,
Have a
X,
Thanksgiving, Michigan. Take it easy.
and Twitch TV. As you can hear from our chasers, they're all wishing you guys good night as well.
Good job, guys. Killed it.
We'll see you guys soon. Drive safely out there. Have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you soon.